Illinois is the Prairie State, and the Friends of Illinois Nature Preserves is kicking off an event to restore the prairie ecosystem at Harlem Hills Nature Preserve. Joining us now is Jessie Crow-Mermel, North Central Illinois field organizer with Friends of Illinois Nature Preserves. Jessie, thank you so much for coming on the show. Sorry, I misswallowed there. I was drinking some water just before we went on.
I hate it when that happens. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So first things first, could you tell us about this eco-restoration event, which is coming up this Sunday?
Yes, we're having a fall kickoff event at Harlem Hills Nature Preserve from 1 to 4 this Sunday, and we'll be highlighting different ecological restoration activities like seed collecting and cutting invasive brush that's shading out the prairie. And not only is it, restorative for the land, but we also find that it's really restorative kind of for our own well-being for as individuals and the community. But we'll also have a lot of learning opportunities. We'll be able to go for guided nature hikes and learn about the unique history and ecosystem of Harlem Hills. So it's just a really great way to give back to the land, meet interesting people, and learn more about the natural world. And we provide everything you need: gloves, tools, snacks. All you need to bring is a water bottle.
Absolutely. It's a really wise comment that you made there as well, sort of about restoring the prairie, but also sort of restoring ourselves. That's very wise of you. But, this event is actually the beginning of a series of restoration days that are dedicated to restoring the Harlem Hills ecosystem. So could you tell us, how badly is Harlem Hills in need of this help?
Yeah, well, Harlem Hills is about 96 acres, but it represents over 70% of what is left of gravel prairie left in Illinois. So you mentioned, it's the Prairie State, but there's very little prairie left. So we need habitat for all of the species that are, dependent on this kind of ecosystem. So it really takes a group of, stewardship volunteers to keep an eye, monitor the prairie, help to, restore the land, keep some of those invasive species down. We're fortunate that nature preserves allow for the highest level of protection, so it's safe from things like development. But, even things like there was illegal ATV use there this summer that neighbors alerted us to. And always there's like an encroachment of invasive, weeds and tree species that really compromises the ecosystem of the prairie. It really takes that group of volunteers to kind of monitor and help out. The Illinois Department of Natural Resources and Natural Land Institute manages the site, and they do a phenomenal job. But they have a lot of different sites to manage. So it's really nice to have a group of volunteers to be able to participate in this ecological restoration and help out.
Yeah, and then one more quick question here for you, Jessie. Are there any other future events or volunteer opportunities on the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to meet on the fourth Sunday of every month from 1 to 4, but we also have a lot of kind of pop-up opportunities too at Harlem Hills. And then we're also going to be starting a new chapter of a Chicago area group called the Peregrines. And this is a group for young professionals who are looking to give back and tend to different natural sites in our region. And they'll be able to, go to these different preserves, learn from different site managers and ecologists, and just like I said, give back. So we're excited about those opportunities as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Some really cool stuff that you guys are doing over there. But that is all the time that we have for our interview today. Jessie, thank you so much again for coming out of the show.